The book of Revelation reveals a series of events that will shake the world in the last days, known as the seven seals. We've seen the first seal bring a rider on a white horse, the rise of a false savior, the Antichrist. Then the second seal released a red horse war and bloodshed sweeping across the earth. Now, as the third seal is opened, the world faces a new and devastating crisis, famine, and economic collapse. The black horse rides forth. Revelation 6:5-6 says, "And when he opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, 'Come and see.' And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine." John sees the Lamb Jesus open the third seal, and another rider appears. This time the horse is black, and the rider holds a pair of scales in his hand. The color black symbolizes mourning, scarcity, and famine. The scales represent measuring and rationing food, a sign that basic resources will become scarce and precious. In the first century, a penny was a full day's wage. This means a person will work an entire day just to afford one small meal. The black horse doesn't ride alone, it follows war. War disrupts agriculture, destroys supply chains, and causes economies to collapse. Famine is the natural consequence. Matthew 24:7 says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places." The famine described here isn't just about food, it's about global systems breaking down. Nations will struggle, economies will fail, and people will do anything to survive. The Antichrist and his global system may use this crisis to tighten their grip, introducing economic systems that force people to depend on them for survival. Revelation 13:17 says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark." The third seal sets the stage for that future where basic necessities are used as tools of control, and people are pressured to compromise their faith for survival. Though the black horse brings famine and hardship, God is still in control. The voice that commands hurt not the oil and wine reminds us that God sets the limits even in judgment. His sovereignty remains, and he promises to sustain his people. Psalm 37:19 says, "They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied." While the world scrambles in fear, those who trust in Jesus will find peace and provision not from earthly systems, but from the hand of God himself. The third seal, the black horse, warns of a world where famine and economic collapse grip the nations. It shows how war leads to hunger and how crisis can lead to control. But it also reminds us that God's people are never forgotten. In times of scarcity, he is our provider. In times of darkness, he is our light. Like, subscribe, and share for more Bible teachings.